everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. You know, I have just come back home. I had to go over the post office with it was a pack of my 16 knitting patterns. That has to be weighed in the post office because it's over 100 grams, and I put tracking on because it's for eBay. So I had to go over the post office. I had to be there before 4:15. That's the last pickup from my local post office. But I was also walking over because I hadn't heard anything at all about my car from when I told you last night that the electrics in the garage failed and my car was up on the ramp and they couldn't get it down. But it wouldn't have made any difference anyway, because when I did get it, I have got it now. But it wasn't fixed anyway. They would have had to leave it there until today, or I would have had to bring it back today. But the girl said they weren't going to let me drive it anyway because the tyre was dangerous. She says they would have made me leave it at the garage anyway. But anyway, I had a parcel, so I thought I hadn't heard anything all day from the garage. And I'm thinking, I wonder what other things I've found wrong with it. That's taken them all this time to fix. So I walked over to the post office, and the garage is on the same road, just a few yards further down the road, other side of the road. So I thought I'll call in at the post office and then I'll walk over to the garage and see what's happening about my car. But anyway, it was out on the parking place where they park the cars after they've done the MOTs, and it was ready. And she told me it was a problem with the tyre. She said cracks at first, but she said it wasn't a crack, it was a slit in the tyre that was coming away from the wall part or something. And they didn't have the facilities to fix that there. They had to send it down to Whitley Bay somewhere, and that was what took so long. They were waiting of it coming back from there. But my friend, I'm going to read you some of the messages I've been getting all day off her. She started on my texting me first and then went on to Facebook Messenger. So I'll start off with where is she? There. Now this was from yesterday. She says, "Hi Sheila, did the car pass?" And I told her no, it had failed. But she had also put underneath, no, this was the next day. She's put on, "See you tonight at 6ish. I told her the car had failed its MOT. See you 6ish tonight, because we were going for a meal tonight. But then I told her the car is still in the garage. So will we not be going? I say, "He's not sure yet." This was today. What's wrong with it? And I'll go on to Facebook and tell you what I was seeing there, because I went from Facebook from there. But she's still going on here again. What's wrong with it? And then an hour later, "Hi, is it fixed?" I'm going back onto, I'll go on to Messenger now and give you all the things she's been doing there. Oh, she's just messaging us again there. I'll have to, I haven't told her I've got it yet. Where is it? Where did she start? There's loads, I'm drilling through them. "Why did the car not pass its MOT?" And then she says, "I hope," that was a couple of hours later, "I hope it'll be done." I had already told her it had failed on the the thing, and she started messaging on Messenger. "I hope the car will be done for 6. And I told her I'd had no word from them yet. I'll give them till 4 o'clock and then see what's happening. Okay. An hour later, any news yet? This was from 11 o'clock this morning. I says, "No, not yet. Have to walk over the post office before last pick up for parcels. We'll call in at the garage if they haven't called me by then, because it's near there, see what's happening." And then she'd hope it's okay. And I said, "I hope it's okay. I think they may be doing the brakes. That's why I haven't heard anything." And she says, "Fingers crossed." An hour later, "Anything yet, Sheila?" was looking forward to our fish goujons or cod goujons. That's what we usually get when we go for a meal or anything. And I says, not yet. And then she texts again, hope they've sorted it. And I say, so do I. She says she could do with a win at the bingo. And I said, I'll need more than one win to pay for my car when I find out how much it's going to cost. And she says, when are you going to ask them how long it's going to be? So I'm told her, when I go to the post office, the garage is only open till 5:30. I hope it's ready then, she says. It surely can't take over a day to fix it. So I said, well, it was only in yesterday for the MOT and the service. Any repairs or extra time, so could be last on the list today. She says, I hope it's ready. And then then she messaged again. This was about just before 3:00. Not long to find out if we are going for tea. And I'm going to message her now and tell her that I've got my car, because I'm going to get another message of her any minute. Oh my God. The number of messages. I mean, it's not just on Facebook Messenger. She was messaging me on texting me as well. And I did telephone her and ring her and told her that what had happened and that I don't know when I'm getting the car. But she doesn't listen. You know, I think she should have a stroke if she thought we weren't going to the bingo when the sun is shining through my window. I'll have to move the curtain along a bit. It's shining directly in on my face. I sat over here because it was my computer's over here on my coffee table instead of sitting on the settee. So that's enough of that, my friend. Put my phone down. Oh, there's a text message, and that'll be her. I'm not going to answer it. I'll look at it afterwards. Hey, my dear me. So I didn't have a lot of time to do hardly any knitting or crochet. I've dropped my hook. I spent nearly all morning because I had an order to do for all my 16 knitting patterns, which was for eBay. So they were the ones I was going over the post office with today. But when I checked my book, I usually keep 5 of each pattern in my book of the 16 patterns. I use them once I get down to the last one. Once I use the last one, I print out another 5. Well, I've had quite a few orders for the 16 patterns, and when I checked my book, there was hardly any. I was having to print loads out, and they take ages. And I was having to stand over the printer because sometimes my printer, I don't know why, but they come out, when I'm printing out the patterns, they come out and then they're supposed to take them back in again, turn them over, and they print the picture on one side and then take the paper back in again and turn it over and print the printed part out. And I kept coming seeing paper jammed. It does this a lot and I don't know why, because the paper's not jammed. Maybe something has a little curve, like a wavy edge like that when it goes through, and that me printer classes that is jammed. So I was having to stand over it every time that happened. I was having to press the print to send that pattern out to let it bring the next one down. And it was doing that nearly every time. So I stood over my printer for about 2 hours while all these patterns were getting printed. And then all these ones had only printed on one side. So I had to put them on top of the printer ready for when all the other ones were finished. And then I could put them in and print them off the back. The pattern of the writing of the instructions part. So it took me ages with the printer and then folding them all and putting them in my thingy. So I think I'm going to have I think I had a pack with 7 knitting patterns in as well. I do different packs for, so I had that one to do as well. But I think I'm going to sort out quite a few of these where I sell 16 and put them in packs ready for when somebody asks for them, so I don't have to keep printing them out and when I run out of 1 or 2 patterns and I have to go through them all. So that was my morning. So hardly any crochet done this morning, but I've done a little bit this afternoon. I've gotten a little bit of the bag done, and then what with my friend texting and messaging, and I spent more time on texting and messaging and I didn't get hardly anything done. And that was all I got done. Oh, and I had to wind that up. But I am seeing my friend Molly as well tonight, and Molly has asked me to do some of the mandala, like placemats, like the ones I did recently. So she asked me for burnt orange. I showed her some of the ones I had done, and she wanted one of the colours was burnt orange. Well, I haven't got burnt orange, and I'm not buying a lot of cotton, which I'm going to have to buy about £30 worth to get the one colour. So what I've done is I've made just the centre part of it to show Molly what they were more or less the other colours, the cream and the brown. Show her that is the nearest I have to burnt orange. It's not burnt orange, it's like it's not even red, it's like an orangey colour. Now I've just had an order on my phone, I can wait. So I've done that one, and then I've shown her that one and another one, so she can pick the one with the brown, the cream, and the yellow or mustard colour. It's like a mustard colour, that one. So I'll let her pick which ones she wants, because the other three colours I will use for them. And she wants six of the mandala placemats and a bigger one. So I don't know whether she wants a big round one or like an oval one to go on the table. So I'll have to sort that out with her. Because after I finish this and a little cardigan I'm doing for Belinda, Molly is next. But I also have a little notion pouch to do for Janet, which I would probably do in between, because it's only a little thing and it's going to take me a while to do all the mandala placemats. So that was what I did this morning as well. So all I got done of the little cardigan is that's how much I've got done the sleeve. I did a little bit. I think I did about up to there last night on it, or yesterday afternoon up to about there. So I've left the little bit this afternoon it was. I did a little bit on there, and I'll do a little bit more before I go out. And that's more or less all I'll be doing today, but I'll be leaving about 5:30, maybe it's more about 5:20, because the traffic's really bad at this time. And if I leave at 5:30, I left at 5:30 last time we went for a meal, and it took me a 25-minute journey. It took me till 6:15 to get to my friends. So that's how bad the traffic is. So I think I better leave about 5:20. I think it'll still be a little bit late when I go out tonight as well. And you might hear about a murder as well up there, because when I see my friend, I'll be looking to keep my hands off her neck. The way she's been harassing me the last couple of days. So that's just a little bit of what I've been doing. I haven't had time. It is now 4:30. Yes, it's 4:30 now, so I'll probably have about half an hour. I'll do a little bit knitting for half an hour. I won't be needing to get any tea because we're going for a meal. That's one thing anyway. I won't have to bother about that. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.